Bintang,
Eh, what's up?
do you believe money can buy us happiness? I mean, I've always believed that money can buy us happiness. I mean, just think about it. There's a lot of things money can do for us. Like, maybe you can travel, you can buy expensive stuff. There's a lot of nice things you can buy with money, and that can actually make you happy. So, what do you think about that?
Hmm, you actually make a good point. I don't think that money can somewhat buy happiness, though maybe not for everyone, because by the end of the day, money is not really everything.
That's a really fair point. But again, everything comes back to money and money again. You see the pattern, right? Money is equal to happiness. The role of money is just too important for it to be called it isn't everything, because stuff like financial stability can really reduce stress and worry.
Okay, can you elaborate more on that?
There's this article that I read. It says right here, like in the United States, I read this article yesterday. It said that having lower income was associated with higher prevalence of depressive symptoms. The prevalence of depressive symptoms was 39.9% for the participant with family income under $20,000, 25.5% for a participant with family income from $20,000 to $75,000, and 14.9% for a participant with family income greater than $75,000.
Oh, that's actually a pretty interesting research. I do agree with that though. That because I think living a life where you can barely pay rent or paying for your house leasing or maybe even your basic necessities after working more than maybe 50 hours a week is really depressing, I think. And having more financial leeway can 99% of the time at least be pretty can make anyone happy, especially maybe those that are financially troubled. But maybe for those that are more financially rich, I don't think it's maybe their main concern.
What do you mean by it's not their main concern? Like, can you elaborate more on that?
Well, because I think they don't have the problem everyone else have. No, whether they were born rich or they actually work themselves up from their they were poor till they were rich. It doesn't really matter. More money that won't make them happy anymore. For example, even if they were born rich from a rich family, not only they don't need to worry about money when they grow up, they can just rely on their parents financially or maybe from the aspect of a relation and connection for their work and other stuff. So their concern maybe not in the money aspect, but other stuff like work, keeping their business alive, or other stuff. And even for people who were poor and then they work themselves until they're rich, they will always, no matter who they are, to sacrifice their time for their family, for their friends, their time, even for the time for themselves, which in the future it will bite them back.
Yeah, you made a really great, valid point. For those who financially well off, money might not be their biggest concern, because they've already achieved like the level amount of comfort. However, I still think even for them, money can contribute. Money can contribute with a lot of things, like giving them opportunities for personal growth and probably indulging in experiences that they enjoy. While money may not solve all their problems, but it can definitely enhance their quality of life.
So I suppose you still think that money can solve everything, right?
I believe so. Yes. If I get $1,000 right now, I will be much happier, uh, emotionally and mentally. I will fulfill so many things in my life, finally, finally providing my family with my own money, uh, buying stuff that I want, and like travel to other countries that I want. Uh, if I have 99 problems, it will solve most of them.
I mean, as much as I will agree with you, but you basically proved my point because we haven't really reached that point of financial stability. So, getting a huge sum of money will always be great for us because we have a lot of things we can do with it, right? That will make us happy one way or another.
Well, yeah, I guess that's kind of true. Wow, I see. I think you just opened my eyes in this subject, and it also adds a lot more perspective into this type of stuff. I mean, yeah, but it really nice talking about this topic with you. It was really fun.
Yeah, I feel the same way too. It's pretty actually pretty fun to talk about like some problems the world have.
Yeah, thank you for talking with me.
Yeah, sure.